Now, Tim, I know as a real estate agent, you probably get calls all the time. Just people asking you different questions. I know myself, my husband and I, we called you before we had a pre-approval, before anything, because there were some houses that we liked we wanted to go look at.
Yeah.
And you told us really quickly, what?
Well, back in 04 and 05, when we had free money and no contingencies, we could do something like that. But now, 2018, 2019, you need to be pre-approved and pre-qualified to move forward, because we're seeing a lot of houses move quickly off the market.
Right.
So if you can buy a house in the next 30 to 60 days, absolutely, we do take you and we get things rolling. But the first thing is, let's get a plan of attack. And that is with a pre-approval or going through the house and taking care of things at the home to make sure we can get that sold and under contract to move forward. So we do juggle a lot of that, and we go through the explanation of all that stuff. But when we meet with you, we have several steps, processes, and options that we can go over with the person.
So I'm a client, and I'm going to call you because we are thinking of moving. Okay,
Yes.
This is hypothetical. I love my house that
Yes,
Tim sold
yes,
us.
yes.
But I'm a client. What is the first thing? What's a step that we're going to do?
Well, we're going to meet at the house with everybody. Both parties or spouses and whatever can be there. We're going to go inside and outside the house, top to bottom, and we're going to look at it in a couple different ways. We're going to look at it as an agent, we're going to look at it as an inspector, and we're going to look at it as a buyer. That way you can kind of see all the different angles. Top to bottom, we need to look at things that you may not be seeing, or because you live there, you just kind of overlook.
Yes.
And I know I am the same way. I have tons of clutter throughout my house, but it wouldn't be show ready or market ready. So we need to go through and help declutter, stage, organize, and plan all the little details so that when we show them and get your house on the market, it looks gorgeous. Because it can be a beauty contest out there. Mm-hmm. And our photography, our expertise marketing people, can show it in its best light.
Yeah.
So we do all these details, and we go through the things and look at that. But most importantly, you got to have your condition set, but you need your price set.
Yes.
So we go through the data, and 90% of the time we've got to look at things that are going to be your comps, that are going to be your sold data. We do look at actives, but really you want to look at stuff that is recently sold. And some people will say, hey, I've got an old appraisal from 2 or 3 years ago. Okay? Or hey, my brother sold a house over here last year or so. We need to look at stuff that is currently within 6 months or less, typically. Right. And how it compares to yours as similar. Example, I had somebody that said, hey, well, this house sold for $250 and mine's going to sell in the 200s. Well, that was a 4-bedroom basement house and yours is a 3-bedroom slab house. There's a little bit of a difference there, and it wasn't even the same neighborhood. So there's lots of things we have to go over inside and out, that we walk you through those steps, which helps you get your house sold,
yes,
get pre-approved, and get on to the next thing.
And it also, Tim, I think most of us just don't know what we don't know when it comes to real estate and selling and buying houses. So I think that's one thing that's excellent about choosing Tim as your real estate agent, because he has been there. How many years in business, Tim?
Over 20 something right now, and I don't know, going on 30 something, so who knows?
We don't need the exact number.
No, we got about 25 years of experience and 20 in this Birmingham area, in this market. But we do need to go over everything and get a plan of attack. Mm-hmm. Recently we talked about the numbers. We've got 125 houses active in the Alabaster area, just in Alabaster, not including Pelham or Helena and so forth. So 125 houses. Well, today I pulled the stats. 50 of those are already under contract.
And they're going fast,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, so when we talked about our featured homes last month, the Helena house sold for full price. The renovation house also sold for full price, and the home that we were in, the 4-bedroom brick house, is now under contract. So we will be glad to meet with you and get your house in that category, do a featured home, and show you how to market it and get it sold. But we need to go through the process and get all the options lined up so we can help you and your family.
Absolutely. Speaking of featured homes, we are in a beautiful home here in Lake Forest. Tell us a little bit about this one.
We've got one at 106 Red Bay Drive in Lake Forest. It has 5 bedrooms and 3 full baths, plus another 6th bedroom or bonus office. It has got hardwoods, granite, crown molding, tray ceilings, covered deck, screened in area, wooded lot. It is gorgeous. And this family has one of the best garages. I mean, it is organized to the T with pegboards, tools, workbenches, and everything. So this is priced in the 290s, and it is gorgeous brick and ready to go. Our next featured home is at 199 Carrington Lane in Calera. This is also a great buy. It's priced in the 130s. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage home with an open floor plan. It has a huge family room, great open kitchen, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and you've got a covered patio, an open patio, and a great fenced yard. Priced in the 130s, this one will be sure to go quick. It should be under contract in the next day or week. So make sure you give us a call if you want to see these featured homes or anything else out there so we can help you and your family at 205-305-8756 or go to timmitchellsales.com.